I won't be discussing how Google is growing too large and will eventually become the next Skynet. I'll provide you with some facts. The video summary at the conclusion will contain a few brief personal remarks, but that's all. Enjoy the production, please. Now. 1994. The public internet was just 3 years old when I was 5 years old. The internet was mostly unknown to the general public, and they had no idea how to utilize it or if it was really useful. A certain day in 1995 would forever alter the course of history. At Stanford University, Larry Page, then 22 years old, and Serge Brin, then 21 years old, first crossed paths. Before long, Larry and Serge become close friends and start working together on a search engine named Backrub. There were roughly 13 search engines available in 1995, and they were all quite bad. It was not even close to what you had requested, however. Backrub was an exception. It was made using a code. You are currently seeing something known as PageRank. One of the main reasons Backrub outperformed the other search engines at the time was this one formula. That was the secret, the key. In the future, this formula will have an indirect value of billions. After Backrub was rebranded as Google.com on September 15, 1997, the rest is history of Google.
You are watching Business Story.
The things you're most likely unaware of. Many of us just don't use Google very much. Every day, we make use of Google's web services, including YouTube, Gmail, Google+, and Search. Many of us own phones that are equipped with Google hardware and/or software. While Google's augmented reality glasses and self-driving cars are impressive, relatively few people really consider how enormous the company is. Let's investigate. Google is far larger than you may imagine. We'll start by examining 5 noteworthy Google purchases from the past, but after that, we'll go a little deeper into some groundbreaking work the business has been undertaking recently. August 17th, 2005. $50 million was spent. We are all familiar with Android, and its open-source nature is without a doubt its strongest feature. This makes it possible for phones, automobiles, and refrigerators to all have operating systems. Android is widely used. In 2013, 211 million of the 261.1 million smartphones that were sold ran the Android operating system. That exceeds 80%. Android has made it possible for nations like China to compete seriously in the smartphone market. Let's proceed. Clearly, Google is more than just Android. YouTube is the fourth. Date of acquisition, December 10th, 2006. Price, $1.65 billion. I cannot begin to describe the sheer magnitude of YouTube's reach. I'll take the facts on this one. When considering YouTube solely as a search engine, it surpasses the combined search volume of Bing, Yahoo, and Ask. It is, in reality, the largest search engine in the globe, surpassed only by Google Search. It is clear that there are many things that individuals are looking for. This can only indicate that YouTube has a large amount of content. However, what is the daily amount of continuously posted video content? Could it be for a week, a month, 2 months, or a year straight? Not at all. Try 10 years. That's accurate. At the pace of 72 hours per minute, more than 10 years' worth of video being uploaded in a single day. It's unimportant. It gets even more foolish when you start adding things up. There are 4 billion hours of video watched per month. For a single month. That's more than 450,000 years of video consumed in a single month. Naturally, those rates are rising when you watch this specific YouTube video. I could go on and on with the details, but this video has a lot more bizarre material to discuss. Mobile from Motorola. August 15th, 2011 was the acquisition date, and it cost $12.5 billion. When Motorola Mobility was having problems in the early 2010s, Google took advantage of the situation to enter the smartphone hardware market. But an extremely intriguing incident happened throughout the middle of making this video. For $2.9 billion, Google sold Motorola Mobility to Lenovo. This gives the impression that Google had other priorities. It is possible that their intention was to retain a portion of the patents obtained from the Motorola acquisition in order to support Android's legal battle with Apple, maybe in future legal proceedings, or maybe in earlier ones. Boston Dynamics, the company that developed the robotic technology, was acquired by Google. Google currently possesses some of the world's most cutting-edge robotic technology as a result of this acquisition. But it doesn't stop there. First place, Nest. Date of acquisition, January 13th, 2014. Cost, $3.2 billion. Prior to this, Nest Labs produced some quite stunning smoke detectors and smart thermostats as part of their endeavor to build a conscious home. Google will play a major role in helping them do it. We might soon witness a house running on Google and Android. Over the next 5 years or so, these acquisitions should prove to be pretty intriguing. Bonus item for you, DeepMind. Date of acquisition, January 26, 2014. This was Google's first acquisition of an AI business. One way to characterize DeepMind is as a cutting-edge machine learning technology of the highest caliber. Systems neuroscience is used to create robust, all-purpose learning algorithms. Now that everything appears to be in place, let's move on to the Google robot. Let me analyze briefly. Let's begin with DeepMind, which is essentially the robot's brain. Though not much is known about this company, we do know that it was founded by a young prodigy who enjoyed chess and went on to make video games. We are aware of their patents pertaining to image analysis, technology, and the ability to interpret images without the need for human interpretation. Next, it's a critical thinking exercise. That's right, critical thinking. The purpose of this video is not to frighten people, as I mentioned earlier, because it is not a tinfoil hat video. I have some facts for you to know. Official statements state that DeepMind technology will continue to be utilized for Google image search for the time being. That sums up some of Google's recent actions. However, what about some of the more bizarre stuff? Indeed, there are undoubtedly some lesser-known activities occurring at Google. Naturally, my main focus is on Google X. The semi-secret Google X facility is managed by AstroTeller and Sergey Brin. AstroTeller claims that Google X wants to advance technology by a factor of 10. He continues, saying to consider solutions that sound like science fiction. Google went on a robotics company acquisition binge towards the end of 2013. They acquired a new business every day that dealt with computer vision, robotic arms, and humanoid robots. All we can do is wait for the announcement to find out their true intentions. Project Loon is another fascinating project. The 4 billion people who do not currently have access to the internet are the target audience for Project Loon. It intends to accomplish this through stratospheric balloons. About 20 miles or 32 kilometers above the Earth, the balloons will float in the stratosphere. A 3G-capable aerial wireless network will be established by the balloons. Project Loon is expected to provide a low-cost means of connecting the rest of the world to the internet. As you can see, there are some incredible technological advancements taking place at the moment. Living in this exciting age is great. Anyhow, after this, we'll immediately return after a brief break. Every day, people's lives, careers, and leisure activities are made easier by America Online. Yes, downloading is also simple. I can even use the internet to send emails. And happy return. Now let's dive right back in. Google participated in a first-of-its-kind event recently. Google's involvement in quantum computing is a significant development. In collaboration with NASA, they've acquired a commercial quantum computer created by Canada's D-Wave. Quantum computing is a revolutionary field of technology that holds the potential to solve complex problems much faster than classical computers. The quantum computer will be installed at a NASA research center in California. This partnership between Google and NASA signifies the importance of quantum computing in various scientific and technological domains. Quantum computers operate on the principles of quantum mechanics, allowing them to handle complex calculations and simulations that were previously thought to be impossible or time-consuming on classical computers. Google's involvement in this field demonstrates their commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology and advancing scientific research. The video also mentioned Project Loon, an initiative aimed at providing internet access to the 4 billion people who still lack connectivity. This project utilizes balloons in the stratosphere to create an aerial wireless network with 3G speeds, offering a cost-effective way to bring internet access to underserved areas around the world. Google X, the semi-secret facility run by Sergey Brin and Astro Teller, is working on projects that aim to improve technologies by a factor of 10. While the specific details of their projects remain confidential, they focus on developing cutting-edge and innovative solutions in various fields. In addition to these initiatives, the video touched on Google's acquisitions, such as Android, YouTube, Motorola Mobility, Boston Dynamics, Nest, and DeepMind. In summary, Google's involvement in quantum computing, Project Loon, and its commitment to innovation through Google X demonstrates the company's dedication to pushing the boundaries of technology and expanding its reach to new and exciting frontiers. Thanks for watching.